Sefton, Hale.
Welcome to Emerge Fitness Training, and this is going to be our first workout in a series of home workouts for those of you that can't leave home, and this is your only opportunity to work out and stay healthy. So if you come over here, camera person, and check out the board. Today's workout is called Bodyweight Basics. There'll be a different one on Friday, there'll be one on Saturday, there'll be one on Monday. Sometimes we'll be using Swiss balls, sometimes we'll be using bands, sometimes just body weight and homemade equipment, and we'll give you tutorials on how to use those. So this is the workout. Sefton has got the hard part because he's gonna work out with you. I bowed out of that one. So the next time we made an agreement that I'm gonna be the guy, tricep and all, and he'll be the leader.
I just found out about this.
All right, so basically what we're gonna do, we're gonna have you warm up via the workout. So just the first set, it's just gonna be a slower, more deliberate version of what you'll be doing down the line in the program. So you see up here, these are 20 reps a piece, except this one. And if it's a bilateral exercise, it's 20 total. If it's unilateral, that's one leg or one arm. It's on each side. So we're gonna start with the air squat, and an air squat is just a body weight squat. So Sefton, take it away. I'm gonna be giving some pointers. You can see as he's squatting, he's taking or keeping a pretty vertical posture. So that's the distinction between a squat and a deadlift. It's got to be exactly 20. I'm relying on you to know that. He's got a mild brace on. He's pushing here, turning the core on. That's legit. And you can see it's a deliberate movement.
I might cheat you one or two.
It's perfect, dude. All right, we're good. All right, we're going to move now down to the floor. It's called a glute bridge, also called a hip thrust. All right, you can see he's got flat feet here. He's going to let his hips drop to the floor with a squeeze of the glute. He's going to bring the hips up in the air. Little squeeze at the top, and then you're not just dropping straight back down. You're using the glutes as brakes back down to the floor. So you're using them to accelerate on the way up, decelerate on the way down. Doing a good job pushing through the middle of his foot, if not the heel. And he's going to get this primarily in the glutes, but really the whole posterior chain, including hamstrings, glute med. It's on fire. You can see this. This is not easy. Sometimes I'd rather do a set of 135 pounds for 8 than 20 with body weight. All right, here we go. We're going to do a couple of push-up variations. He's going to start with a classic push-up on the toes. So the idea here is this isn't just a chest exercise. This is a plank. This is just a dynamic plank. He's moving. Let's go to the knees for a couple. All right, we got a regression here. Let's go to a close grip. He's keeping his plank, main thing, and a brace on. Let's do a varied grip. One hand slightly above the other. Let's go 3 like that. Oh man, he's switching it. Dynamic. All right, dude, you're done. All right, we're gonna go through those again, so you just get better every time you go through. You'll get a little bit better. So we're gonna go back to the air squats. Let's have him, this is horrible. This is just horrible of me to do, but let's have him go a little slower on the way down so the bounce doesn't help. All right, here we go. Round 2 of 3. Man. Anybody that's doing this with us right now knows how hard it is to do this well. It's not just about moving your body through space, it's about doing it well, staying neutral. Squat depth is really up to you. Some people are able to get lower. There's not a prescribed depth, like you have to get that low. You don't have to get that low. Do what doesn't hurt. Nice job, bub. And done. Back to the glute bridge. Let's do a variation. Let's do a single leg for those of you who are ready. Single leg. Let's go 5 on that side. Stay on the heel on this. There's a tendency to go to the toe. All right, switch it. He's going to go 5 on this side. Very nice. His knee staying in line with the foot, so it's a good stability exercise. All right, let's go both for 10. Yeah, buddy. Accepted, man. Thank you. Bro. You're going to get it from other people's perspective, too. Oh, yeah. I've heard that. All right, man. That's beautiful. Perfect. Push-up variation. Let's go typical. 5. And you guys, wherever you are, just do the whole set wherever you are. Whatever version works best for you. Knees. Let's go 5. Staggered. 5. One way. Good plank. Dynamic plank. 5 the other way. You've got a pump now. No question. That's excellent. Done and done. I'm going to give you guys, I'm going to give you 30 seconds on the clock. That's forever. We can just have a discussion about what we're going to do. So we have Swiss balls coming up. That one is going to be on Monday. We have some intensity and yoga on Friday. I'll give you the times. We have a homemade equipment workout on Saturday morning. We're going to do a tutorial with Kaylin on how to make that equipment ahead of time so you have that available to you when you need it on Saturday. And then we're going to, every day, we're going to put out at least one. So that's it. We're back to it. Last time through this one. We're getting some stuff done. All right, same idea. You got it. And again, the range of motion, how deep you go, is dependent upon what you're able to do without pain. Some people are just structurally different. You're not able to attain the depth. You might have your feet wider and turned out or closer together. It just depends on what works for you. There's not just one squat. A squat is a means to an end. Very good, man. I, of course, like any trainer, have lost your count.
I think that might be
big time. All right, y'all, but everybody at home, you got to know. All right, glute bridge. Let's do what we did. 5 on 1.
I did my elbows in the ground. It kind of helps keep me level.
Perfect, man. Doing a great job staying on that heel. That is excellent. Here we go. Good transition. Again, the knee is in line with the foot. You're getting some good strength work here, but you're also getting some stability work via the knee, ankle, and hip. All right, double it up for 10. Last time on the glute bridge. The glutes are motors on the way up. They're brakes on the way down. They work both ways. You're cheating yourself out of the exercise if you just drop to the floor. All right, push-up variation. Let's do it like we did last time. There you got 5. Good job. You can see his chin. He's not jabbing his chin on the way down. Everything's in line. All right, here we go. The regression. Still really, really hard after you've done, 60 of these. All right. Excellent. Good plank once again and switch. All right, brief break. We'll take a brief moment and you, oh my God. Thank you again. This is that, right? So if you're sweating at home, this dude is in good shape. This is no joke. I want to take just a moment before we go into the next round and talk about our Reemerge program. It's our free program, free of charge 9-week program for disabled veterans. We've got Class 1 going on right now. Class 2 will be coming in June. So you need to apply if you're a disabled veteran and want to apply for this, or if you want to help with this, you can go to emergeadaptive.com and apply for that. It'll be Class 2 in June, and like I said, if you just want to help, let us know too, and we'll take your money and we'll take your time if you're willing to give it. All right, Series 2, over here we got 20 each side. We'll do the walking deadlift, a side plank, 20 seconds each side, lateral lunge, 20 each side. So walking deadlift, let's just do this in place. We'll just step back into it and pull it through the hip. So the idea, the deadlift versus the lunge, the deadlift, you flex the hips. You're diving in with your upper body, and the back leg stays straight. It's basically a kickstand, so you're driving through the hips on the front side foot. 100%. Did you see how solid that sounded? That's why I did it. All right, you got it. 20 apiece. We're going 2 times through this series. That's good. Driving through the hip on the way up. You're thinking hip thrust. Even though you're going vertical, you're thinking go that way. Punching through the hip. That is awesome. Just perfect. And the difference between this and a reverse lunge, you're using your hips and your quads on this one. Very nice, dude. All right, here we go. And just keep in mind, I like to tell my clients when there's only 2 total sets, that psychologically that could be helpful. Only going through 2 times on this one, not 3 times, so just know that. It doesn't make it any better, but at least psychologically you may feel a little bit better. That's killer, man. Oh, the quad's getting a pump too. That's no joke. Dude, let me see this. All right. And that's the idea too, and Sefton just mentioned it. You're trying to keep, you're done, a nice flat back as you come down. Avoid the rounding. All right. We got the side plank. We're going to go 20 seconds each side. Start off with the knees bent, stacked. So we're going to go this version of the side plank first. Because what you're getting here is core on the bottom side mostly, but a lot of hip too. So we're going to have him hold it like that for 10 seconds. And then he's going to progress it if you're ready. And a side plank is a no-joke exercise. So let's have you both legs out and you're stacking on the feet now. There you go. The idea is be in alignment from ear to shoulder to hip to knee to ankle. Again, this is programmed as a core exercise. It's a lot of hip, probably more hip. Flip it. Do the same thing. Start with bent knees. There you go. That's the regress version. It's a little bit easier. I like it on the forearm so that the shoulder doesn't get in the way. Sometimes the shoulder is the least common denominator, so you aren't able to do it as long because of the shoulder. All right, long legs. Good job, and dude, that's right down Broadway, and this is where you want to be. Sometimes people will lean forward. You want to make sure you come back. Done and done. Lateral lunge. Let's go all one side just to get that program down. So as he strides, good. So his lead leg, the direction he's moving, that bends. The trail leg stays straight. What you might find is the extensibility, how much you can stretch the adductors on the trail leg is going to be your limiter as far as how far you can get down into the range. If you're only going this far, that's okay. Just like the squat, it's your range of motion. You can see Sefton's back is neutral and straight. He's not flexing. He's up like this. I'm going to say you're there, dude. All right, let's go this way. And again, and that exactly. That's what you're going to find. There's going to be one side that's tighter, and there's going to be one side that's stronger. Everybody has a little disparity like that. You're neutral. You're bracing. Knocking out these reps. They'll be done with series 2, first round. Dude, that's excellent. Done. Very nice. So we're going to give him about 35 seconds. I can't believe he comes in this morning and we had planned this, and I go, here's what we're going to do, man. It's just the 2 of us, so I'm thinking you do the workout and I'll just talk. He's like, I got to go foam roll right now. So this is no joke. Thank you, Sefton, again. All right, so let's do the second time around, series 2, last time around, in place, walking deadlift. You can keep that back leg just a little bit more straight so you'll end up coming forward. And that's really what you're after, that dive, so that there's a lot of hip extension, hip thrust on the way up. Bringing your hips from there to there. I tell my clients all the time, it's like a single leg hip thrust or a single leg deadlift. You want it to be posterior chain driven, even though the quad is playing a big role. That's okay, the whole family gets involved. You got it, dude. And you know, thank you. I do have to work out still today, and I'm a little jealous on that front. Good? Yeah. That's a good flat back. Pacing around like I normally do. Might be a little faster. Nice job, man. Great deceleration. So when he steps back and his foot hits the ground, he sinks into the range and then accelerates from the bottom. All right, side plank 10 seconds, bent knee. Find that good neutral. That's what we're talking about. It's excellent. You're gonna feel your core, you're gonna feel your hips, a little bit in the shoulder. Let's flip that over, or not flip it over, sorry, straight legs. Good job with the shoulder. In line. We're almost home. And now flip it over. All right, bend knee. You got it. Time is clicking away. That's excellent. All right, straight legs. I tell people just get in your position, brace it in, and just go on autopilot. Just hold it. We're almost home. 3, 2, 1, and done. Lateral lunge. Last one of series 2. That's excellent, dude. Again, just like his squat range of motion, this is not typical. That's very good. And he's getting that deep with good form. So you don't have to go that deep. Don't force it. There's a sticking point, honor the sticking point. Racing, great flat back once again. Getting the stretch of the right leg adductors, those inner thighs. Yeah. That's no joke, dude. All right. Finish it up on this side. Excellent. You're getting close, dude. You see the light now. You gonna work out again? Or you already did? Yeah. Nice ring. Dude, well done. Good. Fantastic. Little break. Little breaks. I'll tell everybody about our Emerge Everyone program. That's for exercisers with intellectual disabilities. We have classes on Saturday, both in St. Charles and in Wentzville, and there's some one-on-one training scholarships we do. And to learn more about that, you can go to Instagram, Emerge Everyone Instagram page. We even have some information on our website. That's emergefitnesstraining.com, but it's completely free for exercisers with intellectual disabilities. That's Emerge Everyone. All right. 2 sets. Okay. 10 is half. A broad jump is an explosive, powerful version of some of the stuff that we've done already, and you're just going to go back and forth. So the arms are going to start here, down on the way down. Don't go all the way down, and don't spend much time at the bottom. It's a bounce. It's a plyo. So you're here to here. And when you're up, you're not going for max length. You're going for good form with good hip extension. Okay. So let's go 5 in each direction. Arms down on the way down, up on the way up. That's it. And you can see he's driving his hips forward. There it was again. He's going to end up outside. Good. Dude. That's excellent. You got that little knee kick at the top, too. What number? All right, a little change of venue. That's all right. Shake it off, shake it off. All right, skaters, this is going to be easy compared to what you've been doing before. So when he performs the skater, and everybody, most people know, the skater is side to side, but I tell people to get a little bit more out of this versus just working the hips on the outside and the cardio part of it, is when your foot hits the ground, make sure that you're decelerating into the movement. So the hip and the knee will bend a little bit as you put on the brakes after you hit the ground. All right.
So one leg only?
One leg. Yeah, don't land on 2. Exactly right. Okay. And you don't have to go deep. It's, again, range of motion is up to you. It's 10 on each. There you go. That was excellent. And yeah, that's one of the main things here is the deceleration and the single leg stability. Now, let's show him what it looks like to land on 2, just in case this is a progression.
A lot easier.
He's got a little tap of the back foot to give him some stability, and it's still is a great exercise. That's excellent. He's getting some distance. And again, this is a powerful exercise that asks you to decelerate. That's killer. Lots of core, hips, quads, everything. You got it. Done. Shake it. Just a minute, dude. You're seconds away. And we'll just go broad jump on the way back. This is awesome. How's everybody feeling? I feel good. How you feeling?
Good, baby.
All right. These workouts will be available also, so it's not just a one-time thing. They're going to be available on YouTube and our Facebook and Instagram page. So if you want to come back and do these exercises, these workouts again, they're going to be available to you. All right, here we go. Broad jump. 10. Boom. Hip thrust. Powerful hip thrust. But you happen to be jumping. That's killer. That little butt kick at the top is a nice touch. Yeah, buddy. What's up, Pierre Desir? All right, so last one. Skater. All right, so let's do, look at this guy. He's tuning in. Why aren't you doing it?
Yeah, right?
Come on.
Come here.
All right, here we go. So start with a single, 5 on each. Singles the progression. It's harder to decelerate and to find that stability. One more each side for the single. All right, now double. So he's getting some stability from that back leg. Again, you don't have to be jumping that far or going that deep. It's just what you can do. More importantly, he's staying neutral and stable up top. He's not letting his body flail around, using his core to stabilize that movement. That's wonderful, dude. My man. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yes. So we're looking at like 23 minutes, which is pretty good. It goes to show you what you can get in 23 minutes. Put your mind to it. Body weight workout, a lot of time when you see body weight basics, especially the word basic, you think easy. It's certainly not easy. You just don't have to think about it as much. Again, we're going to have several of these workouts, and they're going to be using minimal equipment. And if we are using the equipment, it's the kind of equipment you can make at home. So for Emerge Fitness Training, Matt Pirtle, thank you, man. I appreciate it. That was huge. Thank you.